Hello, world.
Hi.
Hello.
Let me tell you. I'm Jesse.
I'm Dallas.
And if you're watching us, it's because you saw Ralph Breaks the Internet like 3 weeks ago and you still want to talk about it for some reason.
I want to talk about it.
I want to talk about it too, so let's talk about it.
Hello, let me tell you what it's like to be a zero. Let me show you what it's like to always feel. Like I'm empty and there's nothing really real. I'm looking for the way out.
Wait, it's Ralph Breaks the Internet, Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Yes.
Ugh, is the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. A movie which I enjoyed, surprisingly, more than I thought I would. And now it has a sequel where they go to the internet. A movie that I enjoyed, surprisingly, more than I thought I would. What did you think?
I enjoyed it as much as I thought I would. I knew I was going to love it because I love the first one. And I figured, it's the internet. There's more you can do. There's more you shouldn't do.
There it is.
But Disney knows what they're doing.
Yeah, which thank God, but I was concerned going in, especially when I saw that trailer where they're like, and now we're going to go to the dark web.
Yeah, they know how to toe that line.
What are you doing, Disney?
Disney's doing this thing this year that
Okay.
they also did with Incredibles 2, where they take the protagonist of their first movie, make him more of a supporting character, but also take all of his bad qualities and just, amplify them to 11. Because they did the same thing with Mr. Incredible. And it's like Ralph is kind of an oaf in the first movie, but he's lovable, and now he's just a ball of insecurity, jealousy, and just why is he like this? And I want to like Ralph because of the first movie.
Yeah.
I'm just watching him do things, and I'm like, stop doing these things.
I will say what Ralph has over Mr. Incredible is at least Ralph was doing all this ostensibly for Vanellope,
Yeah.
at least in his head. He was trying to do what he thought was best for Vanellope.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of I'm doing this for her, but really you're doing it for you.
Yeah, well, I think
because
that's
you
the arc
don't
of the
want
movie.
her to move on.
Right.
But he does, learn from it as
Yeah.
you do in a Disney movie.
Well, when you get a giant zombified version of yourself chasing you down, it kind of opens your eyes to things. Can you imagine just a giant zombie version of all your worst qualities? Just chasing you down? Kayla!
So yeah, that's Ralph. He's just kind of annoying in this movie. But he's still funny. You can still follow him.
I think John C.
Be
Reilly's
entertaining.
performance kind of makes him lovable even when he's doing terrible things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John C. Reilly's great as Ralph.
So Vanellope is actually the star of this movie.
Yeah,
This is her movie.
they did
more
the
than
thing they
his.
did with Elastigirl.
Yeah,
And now it's Vanellope's movie.
because progress. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you were the supporting character. Now, turns out you're a bit of a badass. Like Domino.
Yeah, which we saw in the first movie. We knew that she was a badass.
Not as
Especially
much
when it
as in
comes...
this movie.
Well, I mean,
'Cause
put her
first
behind the wheel
movie-
of a car and...
In Sugar Rush. Now it's Slaughter Race.
Slaughter race.
She went from South Pass to freaking Detroit real
That
fast.
chase scene was awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
Where she's racing Gal Gadot, playing Gal Gadot. That was one of the best
But yeah,
car chases I've seen in a while.
Vanellope's cool. Sarah Silverman did a good job, as she does.
She
in this
does.
movie.
And she weirdly doesn't annoy me as Vanellope.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the only context in which Sarah Silverman doesn't annoy me. And I didn't want to say that, but you kind of just...
Brought it
Brought
out
it out of me.
Yeah. I'm bringing out all your worst qualities.
To be fair, I don't dislike Sarah Silverman. I just don't find her funny. And I do find her annoying. So,
Yeah.
I don't know how she is as a person.
That sounds like dislike.
Yeah, but
Okay.
As Vanellope, she's great. So
Yeah.
Now we're
Which is weird.
fine. But yeah, she's still rambunctious,
And adorable.
pretty streetwise, kind of.
Kind of, yeah. She has this weird innocence to her. But also, she's not as ignorant as Ralph is about things. She
Somehow.
can pick up on things. Is she supposed to be a kid?
Yes.
It's weird, right?
She's the same age as all the children of the candy corn from freaking Sugar Rush.
Yeah.
She does have a more emotional, I don't know if you would call it an arc, but she realizes, just because Ralph is my friend doesn't mean
Yeah.
we need to be dependent on each other.
And I like that this movie had that message.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really interesting message that you don't see often in animated movies. Because normally the message is, friendship is magic.
Yeah, stay
Friendship
with
is
your
important.
Friends are family.
And this one it does have that, but also it's but that doesn't mean you have to
Yeah.
like the same things and spend every day together and all that stuff. Okay, well, here's also the thing is she leaves her game at the end of this
Yeah.
movie.
Never to return.
Never to return. Is she not the main character of the game?
She's like Peach, I guess, in Mario Kart.
Right, and if Peach just suddenly stopped appearing in Mario games,
I mean, in Mario Kart, I'd be fine. I use freaking Donkey Kong.
Okay, I
So, like,
guess.
it's not like there's a game where you have to rescue Vanellope from a castle.
We don't know. I feel like that game has like a separate Vanellope with her own hopes and dreams. It's like Buzz Lightyear when he goes to the store, meets the other Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's another Vanellope who gets
Fair.
rescued by King Candy. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Turbo. But yeah,
Oh,
Vanellope's
no.
dope. Speaking of dope, you know who's really dope?
I never finished watching that movie.
Shank. Shank is really dope. Shank is the weird name for Gal Gadot's
Actually, I love
character.
that name. I loved all their names. I don't remember any of them, but I remember they were cool.
It's funny because one of them has a line where he says, I watched the TED Talk, and I don't remember what he said, but it's more about how he made me feel. And, like, that line was hilarious, but so accurate. Because I can't tell you how many times I've watched something, and I was like, man, I remember really loving this. And I can't tell you anything from it. I can't quote anything about
Like
it.
now.
Exactly. Like,
Every time I watch stand-up comedy, too, I was like, oh man, that was hilarious. He told this one joke. It was great.
yeah. What's the joke?
Yeah, but it was funny. So, yeah, Shank was Gal Gadot.
Yeah, she was very cool. She was
Yeah.
very edgy. Like, it was just...
Yeah. But I also like that she was just like a decent person.
She was so nice.
Yeah,
like,
she's
she was
a
such
really
a friendly
nice-
person. And she
in
had
this,
this group of, like, hench people?
Yeah, but they
Goons?
were all like friends, though.
Homies? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
the thing. They weren't. I guess she was like the leader, but it wasn't like do my bidding.
Yeah. It
was
was just
just
like,
like,
you know,
alright,
we're a squad.
And this is what we're programmed to do. So.
And,
do it.
like, she was like, I can't let you take my car.
And I love
I'm
that.
programmed to stop you from
Yeah.
taking my car. But I want to help you. So let me help you out.
I don't know why, but that line reminded me of like, what if I tell you to unpunch someone? What you do?
Why did that remind you?
I don't know, because it's like I can't let them steal the car. I'm programmed to not.
Okay.
Yeah. What if I told you to not wreck it? What would you do? She did have Demi's whole outfit.
Cool.
She dressed like Demi. So I think Kayla pointed that out.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't really looking at Shank's pants. It was just like, oh, you
Neither
look like
did I,
Gal
but
Gadot. You
Caleb
sound like
was,
Gal Gadot, and you're Gal Gadot.
Basically, Gal Gadot. But from Fast and Furious, not from Wonder Woman.
But yeah, she was like an antagonist for half a scene and immediately became a friend for us.
Yeah.
And it was cool because it was like, you know,
Yeah.
you can't beat me. But we can
Well,
be homies
again,
faster.
it's one of the reasons I love that chasing so much is because of the characters of Vanellope and Shank going back and forth, and you see the mutual respect that they're growing
Yeah.
for each other. It's like, man, this girl can drive. Man, this girl can drive.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was dope.
I was like, all right, I appreciate it.
All right,
Although,
just screaming.
I did think it was weird that Vanellope knew all these like driving moves, even though do you have that many options in Sugar Rush? They're like, oh, did you do a triple slide into a loop-de-loop valley?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, because no one's ever done that in your game, Vanellope. No one.
It's like your game doesn't have nitrous or a drift.
Right, you
like,
go left or right slightly.
Maybe you can shoot chocolate at someone, but like
Right.
I don't know. But then again, Vanellope probably spends time
Off
in-
camera.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
every other game, the arcade might have like a Need for Speed or a Fast and Furious game. All right, so yes, with
Yeah.
3 S's.
Yes.
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 Taraji P. Henson. But-
Yes.
So here's the thing.
Yes.
They named her Yes.
Yes.
They didn't accentuate the S's or anything the way.
No.
She's credited as Yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's the internet, so they want to be like, yes. But her name is just Yes.
Yes.
I thought they were
Two
going to
more
make a
S's.
joke about, like,
Yeah.
actually it's pronounced Yes or something like that.
But no. She's
That's
just
okay.
yes.
She was cool.
Yeah.
I immediately got evil vibes from her. I was like,
Okay.
oh, you are the dark web. Like, you're like,
Oh, yeah. She's
you're
going to be
the
like that
behind the
business
scenes
person.
Yeah, like you're
I
the
could see
behind
that.
the scenes pulling the puppet strings. Because she was, but only from a business standpoint, not from
Yeah,
a business
yeah.
standpoint. She was like, basically, I decide what's trending. I decide this, I decide that. And it's like,
Chaotic neutral.
yeah, it's like you are the internet.
Yeah. Which I love, by
She's
the way,
helpful.
every time we see her, she looks completely different.
I know,
That was
that was
great.
awesome. Because
And I
she
like
would
that they
just-
never drew attention to it. It was just,
no one would say anything. It was like, we
Yeah.
came back to her and she's like 80s, like house party movie. I was like,
whatever's
What?
trending.
yeah.
And I love that she was
That
like,
dope.
what did Ralph say? I thought you said I was trending. You were, but that was 15 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how the internet
This
works.
movie's so good at like
Now, here's the
using
thing.
the internet in a way that's safe for family.
Yes, but them putting that joke into this movie reminded me of the fact that this movie is going to get dated quickly. There's a Chewbacca mom reference in this movie That's already dated. Like, people in the audience were like, what was that again? Chewbacca mom. I remember the name. And so they put in the movie, like, that was 15 seconds ago. You're not relevant anymore. And part of me was like, yeah, movie.
I feel like there are things in the movie that will get dated. The references will get dated.
Definitely.
But I feel like the concept of the internet being this thing that they show it to be, I feel like that's still going to be relevant. There's a Rickroll in this movie.
Rickroll will never be dated, sir.
Okay.
It will never give you up.
There are 0 children in the audience who knew what was going on when Ralph showed up singing that song. And it's like, oh, this is a thing that was popular when we were younger.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Like, I loved it. I'm not a freaking kid.
I do appreciate that this movie was a little bit more than just references.
Yeah.
Because that could have been a thing. It could have been the Emoji Movie. Where it was just like, look at this thing from the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You like references? Ha ha. But it wasn't. Like, this movie was a little bit deeper than what I was expecting. A little heart to it.
Because even with the internet references and stuff like that, they used it in a smart way. Like, they used it well.
Yeah.
Like, you have JP's family, who is just like, it's just what he does. He's a hustler.
Yeah.
He's not a bad guy.
No.
But he's like,
Because he's bad the guy doesn't mean he's bad the guy.
exactly. He's like,
That reference has never been more relevant than it is right now.
he lives in this terrible part
Which
of the
I
internet.
love, because it was like, here's my website, and yeah, it's this little trashy dump of a building. That was
Yeah,
great.
That's what those websites are.
Yeah.
You
I
go
got the
into
link
some,
here somewhere. Hold on, let me just dig through all
There's a
this.
bunch of other links, and I was like,
I
this
loved
is
his
great.
weird buddy,
Good.
whatever that thing was.
Good. It just popped up.
That was great.
Weird. And Bill Hader, shout out to him.
Yeah.
He's the only, not the only, but like one of the few voices I instantly recognized, but it's not in the credits for some reason.
He does that a lot. He does a lot of
He just
uncredited
shows
work.
up.
Yeah, he's
his
BB-8.
thing.
You know that?
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hiro's mom from Big Hero 6. No, aunt.
His
Hiro's
aunt, yeah.
is a sassy housewife
Disney characters don't have moms.
who
We've
wants to
established
meet
this.
you.
Yeah, in the movie. Sassy housewives want to meet you. Apparently, it's what's her face from Big Hero 6.
That's a joke that like we definitely don't need in this movie.
Okay, speaking of Big Hero 6, despite the fact that this movie goes for the emotional punches, the saddest part was when Stan Lee showed up and everyone in theater went, "Hey!" Oh,
Yeah, it was like a wave of happy to sad.
yeah.
Like listening to the song in the beginning of the movie. When you
What
hear
song
it,
is that, Dallas?
and you're like, hello, hello. And that's,
Uh huh. Let me
Happy.
tell you what it's like to be a 0-0.
and it's like, oh, okay, I get it. You know,
Mhm.
Ralph's not the hero.
He's a 0.
And then it gets to,
I'm
let me
looking
tell
for a
you what
way
it's
out.
like to always feel like I'm empty and there's nothing really real. I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah, you know.
It's like,
Again, that's this movie. It looks very happy, but then you think about it for a second, you realize how deep it's going.
why is that song the theme song for a children's movie?
Well, you know. Anyway, the best part of this movie
Definitely.
was ohmydisney.com.
Yes, the princesses.
You know, because
For me, the best 2 parts of this movie. Because they left and came back.
they did.
And
yeah.
both of those scenes.
Which, by the
are my
I
favorite parts.
kind of hate that was the best part of the movie, because this movie knew going in that that was the best part of the movie. It
Yeah.
was like, we're going to get you with this scene. We're going to put that in the trailer. It's going to make you want to watch the movie, and then you're going to walk out saying that was the best part of the movie. And I was like, almost on principle, I want that to not be
To
my
not be
favorite
the
part
best
of the
part,
movie,
yeah.
because you were so... Freaking Disney just has me wrapped around its finger at this point. Yeah.
They have all of us. They're
Yeah.
like, we know what you want. We know what you're going to like. We're going to show it to you.
And the first shot of ohmydisney.com with the Let It Go playing, just... I was like, this is... Is it the most, like, shamelessly self-promoting thing Disney has ever done in the entire history of their company? Yes. But this freaking company has spent decades and billions of dollars building an express lane directly into my heart.
Yeah.
And they have it.
And they used it.
They used it, and they were just like, you love everything about this. And we know you do, and you have no choice in the matter. You will love me.
And my problem is they do it so well. that,
Right?
like, there's no defense for it. Because, like, you tell me, when you guys were first telling me, like, oh, all the princesses are in Wreck-It Ralph, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, most of the Disney princesses movies, I'm not super interested in.
Okay.
So I was like,
Yeah, heathen.
okay, shut up. It's like, okay, that's cool. And then you say, yeah, they got all of the voice actresses who are still alive and able to do it. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. And I was like, dang, that's good. That's cool. That's cool. And then
And then you
I
see
see the
Cinderella
trailer.
break her glass
I
slipper
see
into
the
a
trailer
shank.
and like Cinderella breaks her glass into a shank. Pocahontas' hair is constantly flowing.
That
in the
was
wind.
great.
They start asking all these, have you been cursed? Have you been in this? And you get Penelope's like straight man reaction to it. Like, what is going on?
I almost wish they
was like,
hadn't put
dang
that
it.
whole scene in the trailer.
But even then, they still added to it.
They said, do you have any daddy issues or whatever? And she's like, no, I don't even have a mom.
Neither do we. And I was like,
That was
they did
good.
it. They outdid the trailer.
That was hilarious.
Neither do we. I was dying.
Merida killed me.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was the best. You're sitting in the back surly this whole time.
Merida was not. She was just
Right.
like.
She was like this. I'm like,
Why is
why,
she mean
why are you
like
so?
everybody?
And then she speaks. And then it's the line of like, don't mind her. She's from the other studio.
Yeah, we
That
can't
was-
understand her either.
that was the best.
It was like,
That was fantastic. I was like, that's great. She is the only non-actual Disney princess there. If Disney is not at this very moment working on that spin-off movie. I've been wanting this movie, by the way, since that comic strip, Pocket Princesses, I think it's called.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Oh, that comic strip is so great, and I've been wanting that story told ever since, and now this scene shows me that you can do it.
Oh, definitely.
Do it. I want my Princess Avengers movie. Especially at the end when they come in and
I was
they're
gonna
all
say, they
using
become
their
the actual
superpowers.
Avengers.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you guys all have superpowers, sort of. Except for like Aurora.
It's funny, but my favorite part was that every princess was accompanied by their theme.
Yes.
And I didn't notice until Mulan showed up with her sword.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was like, was that? And then I started
was.
to notice everyone. I was like,
Because it's so smooth, too. It's not like, like Suicide Squad where they just cut. Like, this character gets a song, cut. This character gets a song, cut. This character. It was like, no, it was one theme that just smoothly
they transitioned
incorporated
into this song, into
everyone's
this song, into
theme,
this song.
which was really, really cool.
Features franchise. Is that next? Did we do that next?
Sure, yeah. Princess movie. I want Princess
Yeah.
Revenge. I will take that over a Ralph 3. You give me a Ralph 3, cool. I'm here for it. But I want,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
give me my Princess movie. Seriously.
Imagine the Easter
Dragons?
eggs in that movie.
In the Princess movie?
Yeah.
Whew. You
They
kidding
all
me?
have their own
Yeah,
franchises.
and if Leia doesn't show up, I'm gonna be pissed.
The thought of that scares me.
I can't wait. I really, really want it.
It's gonna be great, but it scares me.
I don't know who the villain would be though.
Who wouldn't it be?
What if it's not even like a meta thing like this one was? What if it's an actual in canon Princess
Yeah.
Avenger storyline? Like Frozen 2 leads into, instead of it being a spin-off of Wreck-It Ralph, it's a spin-off of Frozen. But if you do like a spin-off of Ralph 3, I'm still gonna be here for it. If it's like the more meta version where they live in an alternate universe on the internet, or like Princess Pocket Pals, whatever it's called.
And if they do, just have one big villain instead of like every villain.
Yeah.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, playing the giant Ralph zombie that comes back, and then they all have to team up to take him out.
Yep. Andy Serkis, do it.
Do it.
So yeah, I loved it.
Me too.
You love it?
Yeah.
We loved
I
it.
liked it more than the first one, I think. And I liked the first one a lot.
Actually did. I liked it more than the first one because they did more with it.
Which, by the way, I'm weirdly proud of this setup. Like, we got these
Right.
classic Disney, classic video games. Well done.
Look at
This is
this.
good.
Look at this.
Yeah, this is really good. Oh, by the way, there's a scene in this movie where Ralph checks the comment section, and every reviewer on YouTube is talking about how much they relate to that scene because of how terrible the comment section is on all their videos.
Yeah.
I don't relate to that at all. You guys need to comment on our videos. Please, just like, share, subscribe, comment down below so that we can relate to that scene in the movie because we want to be able to relate to the scene in the movie. Help. looking
Looking
for
for a way out, guys.
Anyway, guys, so you can find us on all the medias. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the rest. I am on Twitter now at thejester1138.
There we
I'm
go.
also on Instagram at the same. Where can they find you, sir?
You can find me at a king named Simba. Haha, Disney. On
Oh, my Disney.
Twitter. I'm actually kind of worried that like if we do get noticed, I'm gonna get like a cease and desist letter from Disney saying you need to
can't
change your
have to.
Twitter name.
Oh, Lion King's coming up, too. They're going to be looking for stuff like that. Good luck.
I love my Twitter name.
Good luck.
You can find Gabby at Sassy Housewife on Twitter.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Colin, same.
Have fun out there.
He doesn't want me to wreck it. Bye, guys.
Hello, hello. Let me show you what it's like to be a zero, zero. Something, depression.
Ralph breaks the internet.
I'm going to wreck it.
Okay.
That's it. That's the intro. Let's wreck it. That sounds like a really bad pickup line, doesn't it?
Let's wreck it?
Yeah, I'm gonna wreck it. Like that sounds like but that's what I mean. It's like one of those kind of pickup lines where you're like,
Don't
dude.
say that to people.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I think a pickup line has to at least sound flirtatious Not threat. That's a threat.
You know what? I'm gonna text Colin right now. Give me a sec.
All right, let me know how that goes.
Let's find out. I'm gonna wreck it.
All right.
That's my racket. That's my thing.
Demi said it sucks.
Yeah, to me always says that. It's just everything I've ever done.
You don't need to always hang out with that 30-year-old man.
Yeah.
Child.
You know the other video game characters are talking about that. You know Sonic is sitting at Tapper's just like, so, Ralph and Vanellope. Ooh,
Tapper's just like, Vanellope, where are your parents?
Right? I think Fix-It Felix is just like, I want no part of this.
I can't fix that.
I can't fix that. What's that new one you just showed me?
We don't have it. We're not on it.
What's it called? What was it called? What's it called?
We don't have it.
Looped In or whatever it's called. What's it called?
What? Sassy your house.
Oh, did he ever respond? I don't think he ever responded.
Oh, yeah, we have a...
Colin!
we messaged him.
He's
Dang
at
it.
work or something.
Oh, he's at work.
Excuses,
or something.
excuses.